Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Brie.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
okay. Well, I went through Livy's clothes and they were 100% polyester to my surprise.
It actually is crazy, like, once you start diving into it, like, everything that makes us sick is, like, what's the most easily accessible to us. And anything, food, clothes, water, and anything that is actually, like, clean and good for you. One, you have to go out of your way to learn about it. And two, you have to spend more money to get it.
You are my teacher. I didn't know. If you're listening and we keep this in because we're just like raw dogging this episode, I took Livy, my 2-year-old, to the doctor today because her skin is like raw from itching it. And I know my oldest son has eczema. I know what eczema is. I've experienced it. He's kind of grown out of it. But the doctor, I almost said the vet, the doctor today.
That's your second most frequented place.
Truly, anything, like, take my money. The doctor said, like, and make sure you're putting her in like 100% cotton clothing. So I'm looking through my stuff, well, her stuff, 80% cotton is the most that I found. Some things were 100% polyester.
No, most items are 100% polyester or like a mix of polyester and like spandex. Yeah. It's crazy. I know. Also, it's crazy that like doctors wait to tell you that until there's a problem.
Okay, can I just
not to like go against the doctors, but it's like, can we just like have it all out in the open? Why do we have to like uncover these things like when we're already sick?
Right. The fact that I didn't know that you had to give breastfed babies, vitamin D.
Crazy.
They never told me that. The hospital never told me. The pediatrician, I didn't give Colin vitamin D drops. I didn't know until I had my
got vitamin D?
We didn't get water bottles.
We didn't get water.
Right. You think our moms were giving us vitamin D? You think our moms were giving us breast milk? Exactly.
Our moms were giving us breast milk is the real statement.
No. Nope. Straight to that Enfamil. And you know what? They weren't giving us the goat's freaking delight that they...
That's when I try to like bring myself back down to earth. Like sometimes Andrew will like send me a million videos in a row and it's like, don't eat potatoes, they're toxic. And then the next video is like, potatoes are so nutritious and good for you. And then it's like, don't eat this. If you're gonna eat a potato, don't eat the skin.
Tell me about oats.
Well, as I'm
they're
trying to
very dirty, right?
Apparently, like oats are. I think I've said this on the podcast before, but they're one of the most like heavily sprayed with pesticides like ever.
Is there a way around that?
Yeah, so there's a brand, I think it's called like Farmers something, and it says on the bag glyphosate free, and glyphosate is the pesticide, so like they label it that like there's no pesticides on their oats.
All right, you guys, well, should we get started with this episode in the good old fashion that we know and love?
Yeah, let's
with
do it.
A 3, 2, 1. You guys are in for that part. That's a treat you don't normally get. Hey, Maddies. Welcome back to another episode of Not Mad About It podcast. We hope you had a fantastic week and weekend. And by the time you're listening to this, we'll find out if we got 0 inches or 14 inches of snow in the Northeast. On deck today, always, we have our niche millennial news and lots of it. I'm so excited. Brie has been like prepping me. This is going to be a long episode, you guys. Heavy recaps coming on Traitors and Tell Me Lies, and maybe with a sprinkling of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and Southern Charm. I got halfway through Southern Charm. It was an enjoyable episode, but we'll see where time takes us.
Exactly.
Brie, before we get started, I just need to let the Maddies know, because you guys have been on this journey with me of diamond arting. She got a new kit and she is large Marge, baby. She is 16 by 20 inches. I unboxed her before.
That's like a poster.
She's huge. And I just can't wait to kit her up. That's what we say in the diamond art community. I'm so excited to like organize my drills. That's also what they're called, the gems.
Oh my God. It's so funny because like most people prepping for the storm, they're getting like canned goods, they're getting milk, they're getting flashlights, batteries. Nikki was on a quest for this poster-sized diamond art like the past 2 days. This was like the sole focus, taking like all of her mental energy, and I'm so happy that you got it. What a reward for your hard work.
Like a storm is not happening without me getting a new diamond art. If I'm going to be trapped in this motherfucker for 3 days, like, I need an activity.
Nikki got me diamond art coasters, right? They're coasters. And I've been like very
dreading it.
I've been like very overwhelmed to like begin the process because I opened it up and I was like, okay, this seems like a lot. It's a lot of little pieces. I'm not the most, I'm organized chaos. I'm not like organized. So I have been like waiting to begin because
for the right time.
I'm very overwhelmed, but I'm going to be trapped here in the snowstorm with my kids. My husband's going to be out plowing, so he won't be around. So I'll let my kids rot on the TV all day, which I'm looking forward to, honestly.
And Andrew doesn't listen to this podcast because if he did, he would say that's not happening. But I did tell Brie, she was like, "Oh my God, there's so many pieces. Like, what do you do?" And I said, "Well, I, as a professional diamond arter, like," and my mom has also told me, like, it is not your job to diamond art. And I said, "Don't even talk to me like that."
No, you're like, I'm grieving and I will grieve how I want.
Truly. But I asked Brie, I was like, like, there's a lot of little pieces, but you could put them in Ziplocs. Speaking of Crunchy Mama, this girl does not have a Ziploc in a 10-mile radius of her.
We're like, Ziploc free.
No Ziplocs. Okay. So take some of your stainless steel containers and put your little drill bits in there and get started.
Wait, anything else for a diamond art? Sorry.
That I think you're not going to like it.
Oh, shit.
I'm just going to put that out there. Like, I think it's too little of pieces for you. Like, the canvas is sticky. Like, God forbid one falls. Like, and then you have to get the tweezers out.
No,
like,
I'm like the opposite of dainty.
It's like, anything that's like meticulous. Like, you're a chef, though.
Yeah, but it's different. And like, I'm not a meticulous chef. That's not my style,
Okay. Well, then I think we have different hobbies, and that's okay.
And that's okay. But on just like since we're like talking about like kids and like especially food, I have been kind of doing like a study in my own household, if you will, because this might be like surprising coming from a chef, but literally for, I guess, like 2 years, I've been cooking my kids dinner for them, separate dinner, and then they go to bed, and then I cook dinner for me and my husband. So basically my kids have been eating like the same things all the time. My older son was getting so picky, like it was driving me insane. He was pretty much eating the same 3 things like on rotation. So finally I said, and then I was cooking dinner for me and my husband, like real food,
Yeah.
So finally I said, enough.
Well, what are you feeding them that's different from what you guys are eating? Is it just the time difference of eating or separate food?
Like kind of like separate food. Like I was just like always playing it safe with Callum. I feel like the pickier he got, the more I catered to his pickiness. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, oh, now we're not even eating the things that you want to eat. So like I'm gonna cut. Like we're done here. Like you're done. So now I've started just cooking dinner, like one dinner for everybody. I make it for the kids, and then either if Andrew gets home a little bit early, we'll all eat dinner together, which makes a big difference. Or like we'll just eat right after they go to bed, but the same thing. And
once they go to their crates.
At 5:15.
Once they go to the bed.
once they get tucked into the rooms at 5:15. But I have actually noticed that like Callum, it's so much better. Like I feel like a weight is lifted off my shoulders. I'm like, why was I making my life so much harder?
Is
like,
he eating it?
Yeah, he's eating it. And like, listen, I still like modify some things. Like if I make tacos, like he's having his, ground meat in a bowl and just like a taco shell on the side, whatever. He's not having all the accoutrements. He's like building a taco, but I don't care. Like I'll take it. Like I wasn't even giving him that before this. And honestly, sometimes like and I put something on his plate that I know he'll eat, but sometimes he barely eats dinner. And then I used to cater that. I'd be like, okay, well, you didn't eat dinner. So like, oh, you want a banana? You want a bowl of fruit?
Oh my God.
So now we're like, kitchen's closed. That's what we say in the house. So like, oh, dinner's like, this is it, or the kitchen's closed. So now he'll say, kitchen's open, mama. I'm like, no, the kitchen is closed. Like, we're done.
That's so funny. We say like, I say like, that's not on the menu.
Yeah.
Pick not on the menu. Like this is what we're eating. If you don't want, like, my middle, Leo, is so picky. He's like, buttered noodles or die.
No, that's
it. So like that is like if we're eating tacos, like Leo doesn't like taco meat. So like he just doesn't like it.
Yeah.
So we will like kind of cater to him, but then like once we start the butter noodles and everybody wants butter noodles.
Exactly.
Like, no, you two are going to eat the meal that we're eating. King Leo is special over there.
King Leo's on his throne with his noodles.
Yes. Oh, and he's also been like very separate plates for things.
Oh, wow.
Brie,
Yeah.
separate forks.
Oh, wow. He's really leveled up.
We made meatballs. Like, who doesn't love a meatball? I'll tell you who doesn't. Leonard, because he doesn't like the sauce. So he made me take and blot the sauce off the meatballs and then gobble them all up.
No, that's literally Callum. That's so weird.
The apple doesn't fall far though, because when I was a kid, my nanny used to have to cut the edges off my roast beef.
Ooh, that's the best part now as an adult.
It sure is.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? If Nanny could cut off my edges, like I could blot your meatball dry.
You could blot the sauce. Yeah.
For now. Because I'm just like living in the reminiscence of Nanny. But like once that wears off, like you're eating it with sauce.
And I try to remind myself too, like I don't want to be like too hard on him and like force him and like make food this like big thing that's like an anxious time for him, which is like a whole nother thing. Yeah. But I did
nothing that our parents ever thought about.
Totally. But I did not eat anything until I became a chef. Like I don't even think I ate mashed potatoes. I didn't eat cream cheese. I didn't eat sour cream. Like, so I try to remind myself, like, just because he's picky now, he's not going to be picky for the rest of his life. Like eventually you become an adult, you go out with other people that eat normal food, and like that peer pressure rubs off on you and you like try things, and then you kind of go from there. Like it's not like all or nothing now, but I mean, I don't want to be like just constantly like catering to someone's food
and
needs, and I make it worse.
That's too much pressure on you too.
But yeah, so that's your food chat for the day.
Yep. That's that on that, you guys. Welcome.
What else, Nips? Did you listen to the new Harry Styles?
I did.
Okay, thoughts?
I did, and I watched the music video as well. Did you?
Okay, I need to know. Of course. Okay. I need to know everything.
First of all, it was like so weird. Okay, I'm so sorry. Her face just dropped. She was smiling so big, and I said that, and it was just like, whomp.
Okay, what's weird?
I have only listened to it once. Like the beat of all of it was very just like not what I was expecting.
But you can't not like bop.
A little confusing for my ears, like the same way that I felt about Wicked. Like the songs, like the beat and the lyrics were kind of like confusing for my brain. I will say, like if I had him in my headphones, I think that would be an experience.
Definitely an experience. Like I posted this on our stories, and like not one person said anything, so I guess no one agrees with me. But you know the band, the Postal Service, that was like really big. Of course. They will see, like it to me. It sounded like very reminiscent of that type of music, obviously with like a Harry Styles spin, and I do love that. I'm so here for that. I put it on, and immediately I was like, "Oh, not what I was expecting." But
you loved it right away.
Loved it right away.
Okay, I might need to listen to her a little more because I'm not fully convinced yet. I love him. He looked so handsome in the music video, which like also really threw me for a loop because I was like, okay, this man's like delivering him Uber Eats and then it's like chasing him through the hotel. They're flying down the stairs. Like, what on earth? Okay, now they're in like a choreography. But I did do a little research on what does it mean? What does it mean? And it's just about like letting go of things that maybe scared you and embracing. I mean, I could be totally wrong because I'm also just like so dumb. Like I'm listening to it and I'm like, okay, like I hear words, but like I don't understand.
So do you know what aperture is? Even though I had
to look it up.
It's like on a camera, like how much light you let in. Yeah. And the guy chasing him is like the darkness, like trying to get him. And then finally he stands up to the darkness. It's like, no, because I'm in control of how much light I'm letting into my life. Like, I'm not letting the darkness in, I'm letting the light in. And then that's when they come together and they're like flying, they're soaring in the sky. They're like all happy because it's like, no, I'm in control here. Like, I don't have to run for you. I'm running towards you because you're my bitch.
So darkness. Symbolism like for his life. And like what he's willing to let in or push away. Like he's not afraid of maybe finding love. Is that the...
I think everything. I saw like a clip of an interview that said that like this was a year of yes for him. Like he just
not skinny.
She
Amanda
posted
Hirsch.
it. Yeah, she
Oh,
posted
did
it.
she?
She's like, "Oh, year of yes for Harry," and he is just like, yeah, just kind of like embracing things, like taking them for what they come and doing what I want to do. And he seems like he's in like a really happy, amazing place. And he said that the reason why he released this song first is because he just felt like it symbolized like where he's at in his life still, where he's just like, in control of his happiness. He felt like this song represents the album as a whole, and anytime he was like playing the album for people, he always put the song on first.
Yeah, that's how
And
he feels now until he does his 3-month residency in Madison Square Garden and like just is defeated.
but you know what, Nikki, like, don't you think 3-month residencies at a time are so much better than like Taylor Swift on the Eras tour?
Totally.
Like, she was probably like, damn, that's a good idea. Like, you're in one place, you can stay in like one home
Yes.
the whole time. You don't have to pack up. Also, the crew, they don't have to like pack up and unpack
So
and
true.
ship this set every
You get
weekend.
comfy, yeah.
Yeah, you get comfy.
I will also say I did read an interview with him that he was in Berlin for like a year or something. So he was like going to clubs and stuff and like really engrossed in that music. So maybe that's why it's like a little weird for me, because I'm just like this American loser who doesn't understand culture. And he said that like that type of music heavily influenced him. And he's like, I want to put out an album that I'm as happy listening to as I am making it.
Oh, that actually just gave me chills. And you know what's funny is like, I don't want to say before this I didn't like care about Harry Styles, but I wasn't like obsessed. I just like was a very passive listener. Like, I was never going out of my way to put his music on.
I did for Harry's house.
But the way I can tell that this album is about to like make people not want to listen to this podcast anymore, like I'm going to be so fucking annoying. Like, this is so me, especially because I saw a rumor that there is going to be a rumor and a nastiness that there was going to be a collab with Dua Lipa. I don't know if it's true. Sorry about the fact check. If it's not true, he should, because this is so her vibe. And if you've never listened to Dua Lipa's sophomore album, Future Nostalgia, it is one of the greatest albums of our generation.
Add it to the list, Brie, of things that I need to focus on.
It's so good. No skips. It's just like banger after banger after banger. It is one of my favorite albums of all time. So if they collabed, like, I would throw up. Of happiness.
Shart, throw up, all the things.
Okay, on that note, should we get into some pop culture news? That was just
Cannot wait.
chomping at the bit. Okay.
And it was a big week. So, like, we have to cut some things out that are not as important. Like, we know Karamo missed the Queer Eye interview. Sorry, guys.
I know.
That's as much as we're going to talk about it.
That got the cut, but, like, there was, like, the two big stories that we will discuss, Beckham drama and Kyle and Amanda split. Not that there's like much to say there, but just to touch on it. But then I have like a lot of other like things that I feel are important to share.
I love that.
Okay, good. So let's start with Beckham. And for my mom, who this is going to be another language for her, let me just like try to break it down real quick. So, Mom, David Beckham, who was a famous soccer player, is married to Victoria Beckham, who was Posh Spice in Spice Girls. They have 4 kids, 3 boys and a girl. Their oldest, all so cute. Their oldest son, Brooklyn, married this girl named Nicola Peltz. I keep hearing people say Nicola, but that sounds insane to me.
Ricola.
So I'm going to call her Nicola.
Yeah.
He married this girl, Nicola Peltz, and she was an actress, but she's from a very wealthy family in the UK, right? I believe. And she's like an heiress. So they're both just like really rich kids that, you know, could kind of just like fuck around for the rest of their life and they don't have to worry about it. It seems like their wedding was a huge breakdown in their like family's relationship. Like when they got married, there was all these stories coming out, and then now, which we learned more, but it seemed like the wedding was a turning point where basically like Nicola and her family wanted to do whatever they wanted and leave out Brooklyn's family, just kind of like not their problem, like not involve them. And
is that what happened?
That's what it seems like.
Okay. And was there drama before the wedding?
I think the wedding was like the first time we really got like a look into it, like that
Okay.
things are not well, because there was like all these rumors coming out, and then like Nicola like sued her wedding planners, like
Oh my gosh, I didn't
that
know that.
seemed like it was rumors about Nicola being very difficult, which have kind of been like swirling around for a
Yeah.
long time, and then rumors that like this wedding caused a huge rift in their families. And I think like this is just my read on it, that Nicola and her family like wanted to do whatever they wanted with the wedding. Victoria, this being her first child that's getting
Yeah.
married, probably wanted to be involved, and it seems like she's a little bit of a control freak, so maybe she had too much of a say that Nicola like wasn't into. They clashed. I feel like they boxed her out, and that just like started a huge wave of
Yeah.
like a break in their relationship. That brings us to the present day. It's been very quiet, like on the front in terms of like drama in their family. Like I feel like it was loud for a while that things weren't good, and then
We had some
Nicola,
pictures of them like hugging.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my God, peace be with you. We're good.
we're good. And then all of a sudden, on Monday, Brooklyn drops this like 7-8 page notes app Instagram story.
Wait, did that start first or did the other Cruz Beckham come out saying something?
I didn't see anything about Cruz Beckham saying something.
He came out and said something about Brooklyn cutting off his parents, but I don't know where that came in, if that came in after.
Interesting. Unclear. I did not even see that. But Brooklyn posted like this huge thing basically saying that like he's cutting ties with his family and this is why. And moral of the story, his mom took what was supposed to be his first dance with his wife. She kind of stepped in and was like, he said that like dancing very inappropriately made him uncomfortable, like canceled his wife's wedding dress like in the 11th hour, like didn't donate to like some charity that Nicola wanted to. Basically like that they've been like pushing them out of the family, and Brooklyn's like wiping his hands, he's done. And like they don't support his wife, so like he doesn't support them. And it has really like split the internet. Like,
Yeah.
Are you Team Posh or are you Team Brooklyn? Because like some of the things that Brooklyn wrote in his statement was that like he had been controlled, like he had been manipulated, like he was like very victim, a lot of victim energy like in his statement. So people
Yeah.
are like, just because he's rich doesn't mean he can't be
It's
hurt.
so like double-sided because really you could see both sides, and we're both boy moms, so it's like also a very hard dynamic, like being a mom to a boy and having to accept that your son is now
In part of a new family.
part of a new family. Yeah, and like you are letting go of your boy and giving him away to another woman, but that's part of life. And I don't know if it's that Victoria was hesitant about doing that and rubbed Nicola the wrong way, and then it just from there was like misunderstanding of like energy, like, oh, you came at me this way, so now I'm gonna like be cold to you.
Yeah.
But did you see what the DJ said from the wedding?
Yeah, I think I posted it to our stories.
Yes, but so the DJ from the wedding came out and said that in fact Victoria did dance very inappropriately on Brooklyn, and what had happened was Mark Anthony was doing a song or something and said, "Oh, the most beautiful woman in the room, come up." And this was before their Brooklyn and Nicola's first dance, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, like his wife Nicola is gonna go up on stage." No, called up Victoria Beckham. Like, would you just die? Like, I would be like, are you actually kidding me?
Yeah, I would die. I would be
And then
mortified.
Mark Anthony was saying like to put telling Brooklyn to put his hands on Victoria's hips, and then was dancing inappropriate. The DJ said it wasn't appropriate. He said
It was awkward, like
it was
uncomfortable.
awkward, that the dancing itself wasn't inappropriate. Like she's not like grinding her ass on her son, but the timing of it all was inappropriate, which I completely
Yes.
do agree with. If
Like,
that
the
happens,
moment- the
I
moment
would
was
be
inappropriate.
furious if I were her,
Totally.
especially because there's probably already tension there.
No, and then she stormed out like of her
Yes.
own wedding. Oof. Wow.
Yikes.
Which is sad. And then in Brooklyn's statement, he basically said because their wedding was so tainted, him and Nicola renewed their vows without Brooklyn's family so that they could have like new memories of their wedding. Like,
That's
which
so
that
sad.
part like is sad. Like
The whole
that,
thing is very sad. Like we're
The whole thing
talking
is
about
sad.
it and like making light of it kind of, but like this is a family. Like I would be heartbroken if my son and my daughter-in-law decided that they didn't want anything to do with me and my family.
Yeah. I feel like my read on the situation is that like Brooklyn married his mom. Like Brooklyn married another version of his mom. Because what we knew about Posh, especially before the documentary, is that everyone said she was like cold, kind of mean, just like not a very warm person, very controlling. I don't think that either, but I feel like this was like the perception of her, especially when she was younger and dating David Beckham, was that she was like controlling, just like all over David, like controlling his life. And I feel like that's what Nicola is doing to Brooklyn. That's what he likes. That's what he's drawn to. But I think Nicola is just like, she's not backing down. It's her way or the highway. And Justin Anderson, who is like a celeb hairstylist and best friends with Kristen Cavallari, he has been saying like for years that she is just like dark energy, that Nicola is nasty, dark energy, like a bad person. Like he never talks bad about any celebrities, but he named her by name because he didn't even care because she was like so evil. So
and like as a mother, if you get even a hint of that vibe, I'd be like, oh fuck this bitch. Like
totally.
But and in his statement though, like I believe that he believes what he's saying, that he was like kind of victimized and controlled, but that's a mother in the limelight, protecting her son and her family.
Yeah.
And it's not like Victoria's the mom of just Brooklyn.
I know.
She has 3 other kids to put her energy towards.
Yeah.
It's not like she's obsessed with him. And nobody else in the family. Cruz Beckham has been very, very vocal defending his mom.
I know. And listen, if Victoria can accept her 19-year-old dating a 29-year-old, like I think she can accept like a girl that has like a chip on her shoulder. So it must be, I feel like Nicola's just like in Brooklyn's ear and it's basically like said, just join my family. Like your family sucks. They want to control you. They don't know what's best for you. They don't support you. And he's so like
sad,
a little brainwashed by her. Cause I feel like the fact that you're going to come out and make that statement about your family and be so like so many details and really throw them under the bus and like
and
just
say that your mom danced on you inappropriately, like, and here we like the way that he phrased it made like the memes that are going around of Victoria in her silver dress, like literally breakdancing in front of them is so funny.
But that's a crazy thing to do. Like to me, that's like, okay, now you're taking it too far. First of all, unprovoked, in my opinion. Like, don't really know what started that, and like. You could have just said, you didn't have to say anything. If you wanted to make a statement, like me and my wife, we're just like stepping away from our family. Like we need to just like get our own family started, worry about ourselves. So like we don't want to hear the chatter anymore. Like if we're not somewhere, if we are somewhere, what's going on? Just like leave us alone and hopefully we all come back to each other. But he drew a line in the sand and he was like, I'm done with them and they're bad people.
What do you think about that video that's going around of them on the red carpet and Brooklyn is kind of like iced out by Victoria?
I think that she's
icing him out.
Well, and Nicola looks like she was crying right before that. Her eyes.
She looks Ms.
Like that video made me really sad. Like,
so what do you think? Do you think Victoria is being a bee there, or
no,
do you
they probably all got into a fight before, and then she's probably like, "Let's go on the carpet. We have to take our pictures."
I felt so bad for Brooklyn though, because you could see him like inching towards Victoria and putting his like trying to put his arm around her, and she like turns her shoulder, and you could see his face just drop. Like,
that was so sad. I hope that they come back together. Like, I feel like if I had to pick sides, like I'm going with the mom because
I think I am too.
No matter what, but like even if your son's not ready to see it, like she sees something that he does not see, like in Nicola. But in his defense, like that's your son, that's the person he chose to be with. If you want to have your son in your life, you need to make it work with this girl. Like you have to bite your tongue and you have to make it work. And Nicola has to do the same.
Yeah. I don't know how they come back from this, but for the sake of the family, I think David will do a good job of bringing them back together because I think he is the voice of reason in Victoria's life. I really hope that they do come back together. They're going to start having kids. Like,
that's what I was going to say.
Kids. It's so sad.
If they have kids, his mindset, like he will see things from a completely different light. Like, you know, once you have children, everything changes where you're like, oh my God, this is my child. I would do anything to protect them. Like if I feel a certain way, it's hard to not vocalize it. Like I feel like that will change things, but I also
Or
feel
will
like
that make it more complicated? Like, now this is my family. You're not my family. This
Ooh.
is my family.
They're going to come back together. I mean, he's young. Like,
Yeah.
he's going to miss his family. Like, he's going to have FOMO. He's going to feel left
Yeah.
out, especially we don't know if the siblings are talking to him. Like, he's going to feel that rift, and he's going to come back with his tail between his legs and at least
so.
want to make it work. Whether Nicola wants to join the family with him or not, like, Brooklyn should be allowed to have his own relationship with his parents
Yeah.
and his family, even if, like, Nicola should be supportive of that, even if she doesn't want to have a relationship with them.
Totally. But it's so hard, too, because I can imagine being her and being like, F this B.
Yeah, but I just can't imagine having that mindset. Like,
I mean, we're very different as well. Like, you're so nice and like Bree
as
just lets
the
things,
wife
like,
or whatever.
yeah.
I would just be like, it's whatever. Like, she wants to, be mean to me. It's okay.
Oh my God, I would never. I'd be like, you can fuck all the way off.
Your mom's a bitch.
Yeah. Fuck her and we're done. Post an 8-slide Instagram about why we hate her.
Nikki, Nicola, Brooklyn.
Call
Bree.
me Nicola. Call me Nicola.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, let us know what you guys think because I'm very
know.
interested to see where it lands. Maybe we should put a poll up and say are you?
I feel like it's going to be Team Posh.
You do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because that statement was so insane.
Yeah, that was dark.
That was
That was a little too much info.
too much info. Like, just, we could have done without. Anyway, let's move on to the other big news of last Manic Monday was that Kyle Cook and Amanda Batula from Summer House released a statement. Like, they didn't say divorcing, but they said their relationship is ending. So, divorce. The way I was
Clicking your heels in the air, doing backflips
like,
in your hallway.
shocked. I was really shocked. And somebody that we follow said it perfectly. Like, it's not that we're shocked that they're breaking up. We're shocked that they went through with it.
I'm a little less shocked because I feel like just because they're filming a different show now, I feel like now is the time, if any, to do it.
Well,
I mean, how much longer can Amanda do it?
Yeah.
We're all looking at her like, girl, where, like,
I think all of In the City is going to be their
I think so, too.
separation, and then it's going to end with them deciding, like, this isn't it. Mm-hmm. It's very Tom Schwartz and Katie coded, where it's like, we see Tom Schwartz and Katie from Vanderpump Rules leading up to their wedding, fighting constantly. How are they going to get married? Everybody felt on edge about them getting married. They went through with it. You kind of, like, are hoping for the best.
Did you see
things still didn't change, and it's just like Kyle and Amanda. Like, I feel like even Amanda knew that it was going to end this way, but she, like, had to see it through for herself. She needed to know for sure, which, like, I can't fault her for that. Like, she loved this man, and the fact that he fumbled her, I seriously think this is going to be, like, the biggest regret of his life.
oh, absolutely.
If you can't make it work with Amanda,
How many chances can she give? Like,
no, but who are you going to
perfect
make
angel.
it work with? The perfect person, like, that truly let you
beautiful,
be you.
patient, kind, everything to you, and proof, receipts, evidence. She did everything for you. 2 things. One, I saw an interview with him, like, on the street, and this guy was, like, asking him if the cast knows, and he's like, well, do your friends know? Well, it depends on how much you keep in touch with us. I'm like, oh, okay, so, like, we are gonna see this on the show.
Yeah, of
like,
course.
as in, like, if you're Lindsay Hubbard and you're filming with us, like, you know the tea.
Totally.
And the second thing I already forgot, so we can move on from that.
I feel like they might be on, like, okay terms because they were doing, like,
I'm sure.
so
They're
many
doing
ads
press
for
together,
Loverboy.
yeah.
They're doing, like, I think they just were like, and we'll see, I'm sure, play out on the show, but I think they're just like, we gave it our best shot, and, like, I'm tired.
Oh, I was going to say the clip resurfacing of Paige before the wedding.
Yes.
So freaking sad. Like, telling Amanda, I know that this is so hard to call off a wedding, but calling off a wedding is so much easier than having a divorce. And that is such a real friend and such a real moment. And you could see Amanda's struggle in her eyes and, like, Paige just almost begging her, like,
I know.
please, like, don't make a mistake that you're really going to regret. And you know what? She can't regret it. She did it. If she would have regretted it if she didn't.
She would have regretted if she didn't. Exactly. Like, this is what she had to do for herself to get the clarity, and she got it. And you know what? She's still young. She's super successful. She's going to fucking skyrocket after this divorce. And I feel like we are going to see the Amanda Batula that we've all been fighting and complaining to see for 5, 6, 7 years. Like, happy, light, like, just like not stressed. Like, she's going to be able to figure out what she wants to do, and whatever she decides to do, she has, the world behind her.
Speaking of Tom and Katie, who's keeping the dogs? Are they going to split custody of the dogs?
If anyone's getting the dogs, it's Amanda. Like, Kyle's not.
Those are her actual babies that she birthed. So,
do you think Kyle even wants the dogs?
No.
Like,
he's going to be.
He's touring.
Exactly. He's too busy being fucking Zoolander on tour. Like, get out of here.
Also funny. People were like, well, that was the real divorce announcement when Kyle posted his freaking DJ tour. Like, if we didn't know then, how would we ever know?
Yeah, Amanda could put up with a lot. She could put up with cheating, but she can't put up with Kyle's DJ career. Like, dry me right up.
No, so true, though. Like, it's so true. She loved this man. And you know what? I'm excited to see what she's going to do next, because
I want to make a prediction that I would love to, well, not a prediction, but I would just love to see her. I know she was just at the Islanders game. I would love to see her with a New York Islander, or like a Ranger. They play at Madison Square Garden. Like, let's get her with a hot hockey player.
Maybe that's why she was there, like, just scoping out the meat.
I mean, she watched Cheated Rivalry and was like, okay, let's see what's going on here.
I could dabble.
Yeah.
Like those glutes. Totally. I'm sad for Amanda, but I'm sure at this point she's probably not sad. She's just like, she
knew what she had to do.
And like, she had years to kind of accept the fate. Like, I think she's probably just like, this isn't even weighing her down.
She has the best parents, the best group of friends. Like, she is going to be all right.
And I'm hoping that Kyle does not make this like a contentious divorce. Like, I hope he's just like, this is, Loverboy is my fucking problem. You do not need to take on any of my debt. Like, but in that sense, like, you're not getting any ownership over Loverboy. Like, you're out. This
I'm
is
sure
mine.
she's fine with that.
Yeah, I hope that's what, like, that would be the right thing to do.
Yeah.
She doesn't want, unless she's like, I want one branch of Loverboy, like Flower Boy, like, give me that or something. But
because that sucks too, because she worked so hard on this company.
First of all, I think Loverboy is going to be kaputs.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's all in on the DJ and he's out on Loverboy.
Yeah.
And like, people don't drink anymore. Like, millennials will always drink, but like, younger generation, like, they do not drink. They, like, Carl is seriously on the trajectory. Like, he's got the right idea. Like, they want like CBD cocktails, like mushroom elixirs. Like, they don't want alcohol. They want like to just feel happy. And you know what? Good for them. So I think Loverboy might be on its way out.
Yeah. Not mad about that.
Also, Carl is starting a podcast.
I did see that. More Life.
Welcome, Carl.
Welcome. There's room for all of us.
More Life. That's so funny. Is that what it's called?
Yes, I think so.
It has. If it's not, like, that's such a missed opportunity.
Well, it was so weird because like his podcast announcement was on Instagram through like a post that he was sitting on this chair, like just saying that he was starting a podcast. Nowhere in the description, like, I glanced over it real quick. If you're promoting something, it's got to be blasted everywhere. Okay, you're doing a podcast. I think the name is More Life, but like, it was in the tiniest font. Like, couldn't see. Yeah. It was in the caption, but it was just like so unrecognizable.
That is so.
So he said he's going to be interviewing friends, other people to talk about
Maybe sobriety.
Okay.
He should team up with Zach Clark from The Bachelor.
Oh,
you know,
interesting.
That would be a good move. Okay, let's move on to some other like kind of big news from the week that I actually feel like just got like pushed to the side really fast.
We had a lot going on. Yeah.
People like didn't care as much as I think they normally would, but we got the trailer for the new season of Mormon Wives.
I didn't watch it.
Okay, well, I'll tell you about it, but
tell me.
in our defense, we said that I heard a rumor that we were getting the season the end of January. We did not get the season. We got the trailer for the season, and like, that's kind of a win.
Yeah, and
it's
March,
not nothing.
That's not far.
No, it's not far, but we got the trailer for the new season of Mormon Wives, which is dropping days before the new season of The Bachelorette premieres.
Ooh.
And I think I saw on Mormon Wives Report, the Instagram account, that they think that they're dropping it right before the Bachelorette because they obviously are going to need to like, there's going to need to be some sort of like explanation of Taylor Frankie Paul's like mindset going into the Bachelorette. Like it's like a collab post basically. It's like a collab season drop.
And everything that they're filming, obviously, Taylor's in the season.
I am guessing, so we already know that they filmed over the summer because there was like all that drama with Dakota hooking up with Miranda's friend, that Shania that we spoke about like a while ago, and that's
Shania.
like for Shania. Like I feel like that was like over Stagecoach. So whenever that is, like they filmed over the summer. I'm sure they filmed during Dancing with the Stars because we saw a little bit of that in the trailer. They probably filmed up to Taylor leaving for the Bachelorette, which was I think in November.
Oh my God.
And then she came back right before Christmas, so they probably got her like
Wait, I'm sorry. How long did they film The Bachelorette?
like 6 weeks.
That's fucking nuts.
I know.
That's crazy.
So they probably got her coming back from the Bachelorette. Like I'm sure there was like a gap, and then there's like her coming back, and then it's gonna roll right into whatever the Bachelorette. But on the tone of Taylor Frankie Paul, like I'm kind of worried about her.
Why? Like currently?
Because she just seems like not in a good place. Like I feel like she was not in a good place before she left for the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Because there's always something going on, and since she came back, like she posts very like up and down. That's like kind of her vibe, where it's like she's on one end of the spectrum and then she flips and she's on the other end, where she's like so mad like somebody wronged her and she wants to murder them, and then she's like fuck them, I don't care, like I'm protecting my peace. Like I just feel like she's been very up and down, that I'm like, did she find somebody?
Well, when she left, like she there's always chaos in her life.
Yeah.
And when
Always.
she left, she was dealing with all the Dakota stuff. I'm sure she's still dealing with Dakota stuff.
That's true.
They share a child together. I don't think that he's going to let her go that easily. I feel like he's probably making it very difficult for her to
move on.
Yeah.
And she is house hunting. So that is positive, that maybe she's house hunting because she has somebody new joining her home.
In Salt Lake City?
In Salt Lake City, yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know. I hope Taylor's okay. Like I just have such a soft spot for her. Like I just want her to be happy. And if she didn't have a good experience, like I'm going to be so sad for her. Like I hope that there's good men on there. I hope that she had.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I hope she doesn't get fucked over.
It's just the thing about her season is there's so many limitations, because it has to be somebody who's willing to move to Salt Lake. It has to be somebody who's willing to take on kids from two different fathers. Like you're joining a family that is so complex that.
And I'm sure that she was literally speaking about that in every single conversation she had with one of these guys. Like, I don't think she would accept an engagement unless she felt like they were 100% like okay with the chaos that they were walking into.
Yeah. And it's so hard to like believe people, because after watching The Bachelor and Bachelorette for so many years, you just see these people are like, everybody's motives are so, everybody wants to be an influencer. Everybody just wants clout. So it's what are you here for? Are you really here to find a wife? Or are you here because I'm Taylor Frankie Paul and you're on my season of The Bachelorette?
So true. 2 more things from the trailer. Demi is not in the trailer.
I saw. She's been demoted.
She's been demoted, but like are we not addressing the Marciano of it all? Assuming that's why she was demoted, are they not going to at least release like some sort of blurb like Demi stopped filming because she made allegations, like blah blah blah?
To be honest, I want to put Marciano in the past.
But like when they were filming, the time frame, that's when this was blowing up on the internet.
Yeah, you're right. When he was going on all of the podcasts and that's what's so crazy about Mormon Wives, is the timelines are so freaking warped and like weird. Okay, what else from the trailer?
Also, apparently they just started filming season. I
can't ever let it go.
I know. They just started filming season 5 right now.
Oh wow.
Yep. So anyway, from the trailer, also apparently. Zach posted on his Snapchat story that there's not going to be a reunion for season 4.
Good riddance.
That's how I feel. Like,
good riddance.
if you're not, and I again commented on Mormon Wives report, if you guys love Mormon Wives and you're not following her, like she posts every nook and cranny from anybody that's even like adjacent to the Mormon Wives. So like all the info is there, you guys. Anyway, yeah, I said this over there, like if you're not going to do it right, like if you're not going to film it after the season comes out, then don't do it at all, because it's just a waste of time.
If you're doing a 30 minutes Dunkin' Donuts ad, please just don't.
And I guess he said they have not filmed a reunion yet, which is why he thinks they're not going to do one, because they normally film it before the season even comes out.
Fine.
Good. See ya.
Whoop-de-doo. Bye.
Okay. The next, that's all I have for Mormon Wives, guys.
Okay, I'm very excited.
So, it's coming out March 12th. So, great. Not too far.
Not too far.
The next bit of news I saw today, but Hayden Panettiere is releasing a memoir.
Okay, so Brie is just living her best life. She has the Hillary Duff album, singles just flying out the wazoo. She has Hayden Panettiere's memoir coming out.
Okay, so you're not like a Hayden Panettiere girly?
I am not.
Why? Why is that?
She just like irks me. I told you, I have a list of people that just like I don't enjoy. Hayden Panettiere is one. Scarlett Johansson is another. I don't know.
Okay, well, let me just talk to you about her a little bit, because she...
No hate now. Like, I know she's been through a lot. So, like, I don't wish ill will towards her at all. It's just, like, not somebody that I loved.
She's had a crazy life. So she was, like, a child star, huge teen star. And then she was on, like, that show Nashville. That was, like, a huge success. Yeah. And then, like, the end of that show is when her life really started to, like, fall apart and implode. So she has a memoir coming out. It's called This Is Me, A Reckoning. I was literally going to post, like, do you think Bethany Frankel is going to say she came up with, like, the title of Hayden Panettiere's memoir because it's titled, like, A Reckoning?
Absolutely.
It's coming out May 12th, and the press release for the memoir was so nothing. She struggled with, like, postpartum depression and, like, addiction. And, like, that's not even the meat of what we know. Like, I feel like, I hope this memoir addresses, like, something really crazy about Hayden Panettiere is at the end of Nashville, and like I think it was like 2018, she was in a very abusive relationship on and off for like 4 years. She has like openly spoken up about it.
Is this with her child's father?
Not with her child's father. So she has like openly spoken up about this abusive relationship.
Before or after she had kids?
After she had kids.
Okay. Wow.
So I think at the time of this relationship, her daughter was 3 years old. She was heavily addicted to opioids and alcohol, plus with like a toxic boyfriend. And somebody like kind of convinced her to give up full custody of her daughter. So when she was going through that, she signed over full custody of her daughter to her daughter's father, and they live in Ukraine.
Oh, wow.
So she's
Why?
like, no, because that's where he's from. So I guess when he got custody, he like took her back there. And she thought, this is what I read in like an article like years ago, like she did that because she thought eventually she would be able to get custody back of her daughter. But because like, especially as a mother, like once you basically like give up the rights to your child, it's so hard to get it back. Yeah. And it's just like so sad. Like since then, from what we know, or like the last time she kind of spoke up about this was 2022. So from that article, like she was sober, she was in a much better place. She was just kind of dealing with the aftermath of like this abusive relationship and like kind of the grief of like not having her daughter with her. Wow. And I hope that like a lot of the memoir is speaking about that, because like that is so important to talk about, and I would imagine that'd be like really healing for her to just like get it all out
That's
there.
what I was gonna say.
But like in the press release, it doesn't like say anything about that. It's just like, oh, she just like struggled with like postpartum depression and she had like a drug addiction. Not that those are not big things, but this is like the thing, you know?
Do you know if she has a relationship with her daughter? Does she have more than one kid?
I think she just has the daughter. They do. Again, from the last time she spoke about it in 2022, like they FaceTime, they do have a relationship. I don't know how often you're going to Ukraine. I don't know how often you're coming here from Ukraine. Like, you know, things are...
Right, and you're not getting 50-50 custody now with
No,
your
no,
daughter living in Ukraine.
Yeah,
It's not
like
like you're driving over state lines.
So I hope that this memoir has like a positive resurgence like in her life. And I'm assuming if she's putting it out there, she wants to be out there again. And I hope that this is like the start of like healing for her, a new level like to her career, and just like her being in a good place, like coming back into the spotlight again, because like she was such a talent, she was such a star, she still is, and I just hope that this is like a step in the right direction for her.
Yeah, we will be listening to the audiobook.
Totally. I hope it's in her voice though. Like it's so weird when an audiobook is in somebody else's voice.
Wait, we haven't heard from her since 2022?
No.
Wow, she doesn't have an Instagram?
If she does, I'm not
it's not like her, like posting.
Or I'm not like following her, yeah.
Wow, all right. Our best to Hayden.
Yeah. Okay, next story is like a million stories in one because it was a big week. Oh, this is my last news story. It was a big week for Netflix. They announced like so much new stuff coming to the the platform. Coming to the platform.
That's my ass, the platform.
Ditto. Oh my God, ditto.
You and me both, sis.
Literally. They've already added podcasts to their streaming service. So they have a ton of like sports podcasts. It's a whole section. I think we reported on weeks ago that they were adding like a bunch of other podcasts.
Jake Shane.
So this week they announced Therapist is going to be joining the platform, and Stassi Schroeder's podcast. Yes. Therapist is Jake Shane. And Stassi Schroeder's podcast is going to be joining Netflix, and she now is going to have a permanent co-host with Taylor Strecker, who has been like in the radio media podcast format for like 10 plus years and is like one of Stassi's best friends. But the thing with them joining Netflix means that like you can no longer watch any of these podcasts on YouTube.
Oh.
Like you can only watch them now on Netflix. So like if you want to watch Jake Shane's podcast, you can only watch it on Netflix.
Wow.
His is coming February 18th and Stassi's is coming the 26th. So in a couple days.
Wow. I was going to ask if you knew when they were coming out. Of course you do, my queen. I'm not mad about that because I'm not going on YouTube to like watch interviews. I'm more likely personally to watch it on Netflix.
See, like I'm such a YouTube girl. Like I'm going to YouTube.
I'm so not.
But like I will go to Netflix because there's not going to be ads. Like I hope the idea of having these podcasts on Netflix is like there's no ad breaks, there's no ads. It's just the podcast because they're going to be getting paid so much money from Netflix that like that counters them needing to have ad revenue.
I wonder if they're getting like produced differently.
Oh, I'm sure like a budget, like big money.
Like, are we still getting Jake Shane Therapist in his little brown chairs that he does his interviews in? Is that still going to be the setting? Yeah, I don't want the vibes to change.
I hope so. Also, I wanted to ask you, like, do you think that The Toast feels like a certain way that they are not on Netflix? Or do you think that, like, there's something for them in the works or, like, they would even want that?
I don't know. They have a huge following. If you guys don't know, we were huge Toasters forever. Like, I used to watch The Morning Breath on Instagram.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
We since do not listen to them. Brie dabbles sometimes.
Which, if you don't know, The Toast is like a daily pop culture podcast. Two sisters. They have a huge following, huge audience. They're always like in the top charts. Like they are a big podcast, but they have like a black cloud over them.
They're very controversial.
They're very controversial. Their mom is very controversial. They have controversial takes. And they also
they're just like a little out of touch with the rest of the world and like real people problems.
And they're not like, I feel like a lot of podcasts, like especially ones that we enjoy, like embrace the podcasting industry. And they have kind of like put themselves like on an island, but then like complain that they're on an island. Well, but they want to be on the island.
They're no new friends. They need no new friends. Like they don't want to welcome people in. I don't know. And it's interesting because since we've started listening to them, they've had children. They have multiple kids between the two of them. So I don't know if that's something that they would want.
I feel like it's almost crazy for them to not get like some sort of deal like this because it makes so much sense.
And they're
like
daily.
they're daily. They are a very unique podcast. One, in that sense that they're daily. Two, they have a huge following. They've been around for a long time. I feel like this would be like their show could go somewhere like that. But one, I don't know if they want it, or two, if I don't know if they're getting the offers. And like, I want to know how they feel about it. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like the elephant in their room.
I'm sure their family group chat is popping off.
Yes. Oh my God.
But I don't know. I feel like they might be a little too controversial. People either love them. Like, if you love the toast, you love the toast.
Yeah.
People comment on like toast lovers in TikToks and are like, we're still listening to the toast in 2026.
But you know what? It's because they're daily. Like, that's what they have. They have that leg up. Like, they're daily. People want that. It's like they are truly reporting on the pop culture news every day. So, like, you're getting caught up to date. Like, you know what's going on every day if that's what you're invested in. So, like, they really do have a leg up on everybody else, like, in that sense. Like, no one's doing that.
5 years ago, I would have said, get them on Netflix. But Jackie is just such a downer these days that I don't think she would want it. And, like, I don't want to listen to it. And I don't have to listen to it.
I guess if you're not on Netflix or have a deal like that, you can still do whatever you want. Like, there's no obligations. You could still, you can put your show up late. You could.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They're in and out. Like, they have co-hosts all the time. I don't think that they would have that flexibility.
And they're making plenty of money that, like, they don't need the Netflix money. Okay, so I guess they probably don't want it. But I want to hear, I actually want to hear their take on it. Like, have they gotten an offer? How do they feel about it? I wonder if they're going to, like, at a certain point, like, there's going to be more podcasts announced that are in a similar vein that are going to be joining Netflix or other platforms that, like, they're going to have to address it eventually. And, like, I do want to know what they know.
Do we have Not Skinny on yet?
No, but I feel similar. She's either coming or she just, like, doesn't care. Like, she is somebody that is so content with what they have. And it's almost like when you still have she has the ability to, like, do whatever she wants under her own terms, where I don't know if she'd want to give that up. I think she's like so happy where she is, but she's going to Netflix as a joke fest.
I saw that. That's why I'm thinking, is that a connection? Is she going to be, because they have their eyes on her.
I would watch her on Netflix for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
And definitely. I would even watch Giggly Squad, who I don't listen to and I don't watch, but if they were on Netflix, I would throw them on.
I would throw them on too. That's such a good point. I wonder for Netflix, like, obviously they make a lot of money, like, with like, you know, the memberships, but I feel like the idea though is of bringing in all these shows is to get new members. But, like, who is left on this earth who is left in the United States that doesn't have Netflix? Like, how many more new people out there could there be to get their money?
I wonder if eventually they're going to start, because you said that you can't watch the videos now on YouTube. I wonder if they're going to start pulling them from platforms. Like,
they are. You won't be able to watch any of Jake Shane or Stassi's.
I'm saying even listen to on Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
Oh, you know what? I didn't see that. I just saw, like, you won't be able to watch the video, but that's interesting. That would be annoying.
I wonder if that's how they're going to really get people. Maybe they'll offer them so much money.
Yeah, that's a good point. But, like, not everybody likes to watch video.
Right.
Well, in that same vein, they announced that Pete Davidson is going to host a new weekly video podcast that's going to be airing, I think, on Fridays. It starts January 30th, where he's going to have guests, like, interviewed, like, in his garage.
Oh, my God. Okay. Who?
I don't know why it's called a podcast. Like,
who? Me?
I'm sure there's, like, comedians, friends, actors.
All I want is Jennifer Lawrence to be on every podcast that I ever listened to, because after listening to her on Good Hang, I was cackling.
Same. So funny.
Oh my God.
And the fact that she's the same age as us is blowing my mind.
She's my soul sister.
Yeah,
she's my birthday twin, nearly.
That's right. My birthday twin, nearly.
Like 1 day apart.
But I am excited to have Pete Davidson on the platform.
He's
I will
so
probably
funny,
check it out. Did you ever watch Coffee's
Yes.
in Cars with Comedians? Yes. I kind of hope it's going to be like that. He also said, like, sometimes he's going to take it on the road. Like it might not just be in his garage. Like he's gonna like see what happens. But I just feel like it's gonna be very funny. Like not serious. Like just them like smoking a joint and laughing for.
Does he interview Kim Kardashian?
Nikki, are you serious?
You think no?
No.
You never know.
Definitely not. That would be
never
crazy.
know.
Okay, I have 2 more Netflix announcements.
Oh my God, okay.
Okay, so one of them is...
Just so you know, we're at an hour and 2 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry. Are you okay with that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's just like a lot of stuff that I think is interesting that I want to share with the class.
Please do.
And if you think any of this is not interesting, tell me and I'll cut it out.
You are not being silenced.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So Gordon Ramsay is getting a 6-part docuseries coming Wednesday, February 18th.
That is interesting. What is the premise? Is it of him working in the restaurants? Is it of his life?
So it's called Being Gordon Ramsay, and this is a direct quote. It promises to take viewers behind the scenes of his most ambitious professional undertaking to date. He's opening a 5-district culinary experience in London's 22 Bishopgate, whatever that is. And the series is following like his 9-month journey leading up to that opening, and then also like behind the scenes with his family. He has 6 kids. So like balancing all that, being a dad with his wife and like his deadlines, and just like seeing a different side, like the business side of him and like the personal side of him, instead of like just this mean chef, but like getting to know Gordon Ramsay.
I feel like this man is the biggest marshmallow of all time.
I will be tuning in.
See his daughter. I think she just got married, or whenever she got married, it was of him seeing her in her dress. I mean, I could be literally making this up. But he was like hysterically crying. I mean, am I envisioning things?
I didn't see this, but sounds
okay. Well,
sweet.
This is my news portion, you guys. So cute. Like he's just a mush.
Yeah, I think so too. Like I think that this is going to be so good for him, and even when he's known for being like a crazy tyrant, people still love him. And
he's not wrong.
And I think people love him more. Like this is such a good move for him, for Netflix. Like I think this is going to be huge. That's coming out February 18th. And the last thing, this is for you, Nikki. Alix Earle and her family are getting a reality show on Netflix. There's no premiere.
Is killing it.
Killing it. And there's no premiere date yet. It's just slated for like later this year. But apparently it's been in the works for a long time.
Have they been filming, or they haven't?
I feel like they've probably been filming if they've already made the announcement. I'm sure once the fucking Tom Brady stuff started happening, they're like, we need cameras in Alix's house stat, please.
I wonder if they got the breakup. Other news that just came out is that her mom was just diagnosed with breast cancer. So that's going to be a hard journey to watch, like all them navigating it. I just saw a TikTok from a few days ago that Alix is having a really hard time with her breakup. She just feels like so sad and so lonely. And the coolest people were commenting on her stuff. Paris Hilton commented.
Oh my God.
You know, Brianna Chicken Fry commented and said, like, when she broke up with Zach Bryan, she said, I'm dedicating this next year to being myself, and she was so much better for it. And Alix was crying and said, like, you know, I made this commitment to myself that for a year I'm gonna be by myself, but it really fucking sucks.
I'm so excited for this. Like, Dancing with the Stars literally made us and so many people fall in love with her. Like, I can't wait for this. Like, this is going to be great. Netflix is just like, they're doing it, you guys.
I can't wait to see that family dynamic.
Like, just the slate of things that I've listed. We have Jake Shane. We have Stassi Schroeder. We have Pete Davidson. We have Gordon Ramsay. We have Alix Earle. Like, what?
There's something for everyone.
There's something. They are doing big things over there.
They're on the pulse. They're on the pulse of the culture.
Pulse. And you know what? I'm not mad about it.
Not.
Okay. That's it for news. Let's move on to TV Rex. This is where I put Elizabeth Smart because we both watched it. We don't have to do like a full recap. Maybe just like, if you have not watched it yet, it's almost like I feel like I need to give you a trigger warning because
major.
I watched it with my husband and he was like actually depressed after. He was like, why did you make me watch this? This was so sad. I also felt like just so sad after. There was so much stuff I didn't know about it. And so crazy. Of course, like I would have watched it no matter what, but it's you're not going to leave it feeling good. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I do want to tell you something crazy I learned about the Elizabeth Smart family.
Sure.
So in 2019, her father left the church and came out as gay.
What?
Yes.
Stop it.
Because Andrew and I were saying, like, at the end
Where's
of
the mom?
At the end of the doc, well, one, we were saying it's weird the mom is not in the documentary. And two,
She had
we were
said
saying,
that she didn't want to talk, like she had moved on from it and she wanted to like
yes.
kind of leave it in the past.
Well, at the end of the documentary, Elizabeth goes to her dad's house with her sister, and the dad is like, come on, we don't always get together. We're not like often in the same place at the same time. And me and Andrew were like, that is so weird. Like, what do you mean this family is not like close or always together? Like, you just wouldn't think that.
Right.
And I'm guessing it's because he left the church, he's gay, he's divorced. Like, I'm sure it's a huge divide. His mom, not his mom, but Elizabeth's mom, I'm sure is probably still Mormon. I'm sure some of the siblings are still Mormon. It's probably a whole thing in their family. And I just thought that was crazy. Yeah.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Yep. Crazy.
Wow. Something else so crazy about the story is like obviously the family is always so looked at, but the way that the Salt Lake City police or whoever, like whatever police department just dropped the fucking ball in this case. And like was looking at just the wrong people the whole time, not believing the family, not believing the sister. So spoiler alert, I guess, and like trigger warning. Elizabeth Smart was 14 years old when she was kidnapped from her bedroom that she shared with her 9-year-old sister.
Yeah.
So her 9-year-old sister witnessed this man come into her room, say that he was going to kill her if she spoke, and literally kidnapped her.
Yeah.
And the should I say what happens?
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
The sister is the one who uncovers everything.
Yeah.
Elizabeth was missing for 9 months, and she barely saw the person, but she heard the voice, and she said she knew the voice. She recognized it, but she didn't know from where. And they got this other guy and were convinced that this other guy did it, even though he had an alibi. That guy ended up... Am I saying too much?
No, just...
Okay, like...
spoiler alert.
Okay,
yeah.
I just don't want to ruin it for anybody who wants to see it.
But some people don't want to watch it, but they want to know what happened, so here we go.
So the main suspect, ended up dying in prison. And then I guess a few months later, the sister literally had an awakening and remembered the man's voice. She remembered the man and she told the dad, told the police. The police didn't want to hear it. Elizabeth convinced her captor to bring her back to Salt Lake City because he had gotten scared. They left. She convinced him she like reverse psychology'd his ass, made him bring her back to Salt Lake. And at that time, it was all over the news and they knew who they were looking for. And they fucking found her. And she had at least 2 opportunities that she spoke of to escape.
Yeah.
But she was so terrified that she couldn't. She was in the library with her captors, the man and a woman, a husband and a wife, looking at maps to like escape Salt Lake City. And a homicide detective came into the library and said they were in full garbs. They had to cover their heads, cover their face. All you could see were their eyes, the women. And he said, we're looking for this girl. I need to see her face to make sure it's not the girl. They convinced this detective to leave. Never saw her face.
That was actually one of the crazier things. I'm like, that guy really didn't make her reveal her face. Like,
I was so mad.
Yeah, that was crazy. Can you imagine being Elizabeth?
No.
You're like screaming with your eyes.
So sad.
So sad.
They were calling her a young woman in the documentary, and I was like, she's a child.
Yeah, she's a child. You know.
She had never held hands with a boy. She grew up in a very religious Mormon culture. Like, at 14, like, here, we're, like, thoughtin' and plotting, like, you know, like...
Yeah, we're not.
Wearing our crop tops. Like,
sneaking
this was
out.
A girl who never had any sort of experience like this in her life and was fucking tormented for 9 months.
Yeah, 9 months was crazy. So if you guys want to be a little depressed, you should watch it. That's the only rec I have, but we have 2 recs from our audience, Nikki.
Oh my
that
gosh,
I thought I would share
guys.
Because one of the Maddies, Kay Alexander, shout out, she recommended heavily that me and you, and probably the audience, would love Married to Medicine. I've never watched it. It's on Bravo, on Peacock.
I've seen it.
It is 12 seasons,
Ooh.
but she said it is like one of the best the most underrated show on Bravo. It got higher ratings than Salt Lake City this past season.
Do we have to start from season 1?
So I asked her that. She did say yes, because she said something really crazy happens in like season 3 or 4 that it's kind of like you have to be there. Phaedra joins the cast at a certain point. She said it's so good. There's too much TV right now, but like that is on my plate. I will get to it. Also, our bestie Renee made a recommendation for the audience. She said if people are looking for a show, they should watch Landman. It is it's a spin-off from Yellowstone.
Oh.
It's with Billy Bob Thornton, and it's with Michelle Randolph, who's dating Glenn Powell, who is also sister to Cassie Randolph from The Bachelor, who was engaged to Colton Underwood, who is on The Traitors. The Web.
The Web.
She said it's a great
episode
show.
title.
The Web.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a web right there.
And where can we watch that?
So I believe that's on Paramount Plus, which is kind of annoying, but I'm sure, someone has it.
Yeah. Just borrow a login.
Yeah, just borrow a login.
You guys can borrow Bree's login.
Also, guys, if you have any other recs, please shoot them my way. If we have not watched, I'll add it to my plate if it looks good. I'll share with the audience, like whatever you guys think. You know the vibe here. Like we say all the time, we work for you. So let us know, you guys.
And believe it or not, Monday and Tuesdays, I'm like looking around like for something to watch.
Totally. Also, I did put on Star Search for a little bit.
How was it?
It starts at 9 o'clock, so like I was falling asleep. But I did enjoy what I saw. The cool thing about it, and I think this is like part of their whole promo, is that each category is even. So it's not like an adult facing a kid. It's not like an adult singing a kid. It's like juniors compete and then adults compete. It's like comedians, singers, dancers. There was a magician that I watched that was unbelievable. And you vote right then and there on the TV. They cut to like some sort of like a break, and then it comes back and they announce like who got the highest score, and then that person moves on to like next week, like the next round, and then they face like another competitor. Voting on your TV is so cool. I need Dancing with the Stars to implement this. It's just like it's on like a 5-star rating. So it's just like click, 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 however many stars you want. It's crazy. Like that part was
cool.
Yes, very nuts. It was interesting, it was entertaining, but it starts at 9 o'clock Eastern, and like mom is ready for bed.
I just voice noted Brie this week, and I said society as a whole needs to change. Because stores need to open earlier. 10 a.m. is not acceptable. I've lived 3 lives.
Yeah.
And shows need to start earlier as well. 9 p.m. Traitors, I stayed up till 9 o'clock. 9:10, asleep. Out cold.
I know, it's too late. Like, and we're moms. Like, you guys know, we're freaking done for the day.
Done.
But it's on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. If you need something to put on, like it's wholesome, it's cute, it's fun to watch. So I just wanted to put that out there.
I love that.
Okay, next we have upcoming TV, a big next 2 weeks, because this week we have, I know, so much TV, but this week we have season 3.
It's so hard, you guys, watching so much TV.
It really is.
This
week we have season 3 of Shrinking, which I have been shouting from the rooftops. It's coming back Apple TV on January 28th. Watch it. If you have not watched it, start from the beginning. You could do it. Amazing show. Then, I don't watch this anymore, but I know people love it. Bridgerton season 4 is coming back to Netflix on the 29th. It's like part 1. So if you're interested to that, I'm excited for you. It's almost here. And then early next week, Below Deck is coming back, which is the crossover season with Salt Lake City. That's coming back February 1st. And it was just announced that Kate Chastain is rumored to be joining, but we don't know in what capacity. Like, is she going to be a guest?
She's a guest. 100%.
Totally, right? Oh,
she's
I can't
not
wait to see her
working on that boat. She's not scrubbing a toilet.
I can't wait to see her harass Ben as a guest, if that's what she is. It is going to be so funny.
She's going to send everything back. Mick, can you cook
wait.
that a little more, please? Thanks.
I can't wait. And then also, Nikki, this is going to blow your mind. Summer House is coming back next Wednesday, February 3rd.
are lying.
I swear to God.
The fact that you're saying next week in February in the same sentence is mind-blowing in itself.
How crazy is that? That it's right around the corner.
Wow. Perfect timing.
Yeah, because Salt Lake City is going to be gone.
And yeah, I want to see I mean, you don't just throw a divorce out of thin air. There's going to be some drama this summer.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. So again, so much TV, so little time, but somehow we make it work, you guys.
We can do it.
Okay. Speaking of so much TV, that brings us to Tell Me Lies, and there's only 4 episodes left.
I don't understand how.
I don't understand how. There's so many loose ends to tie up. I know that, like, the creator said that, like, she kind of wrote it to be the end, but I just, like, don't see how we're going to get there. But then again, like, so much happens in one episode. Even the last couple of minutes of this episode, like, when we got to the wedding, I was shocked. Like, I thought the episode was over, and then I was like, oh, thank God, there's more, like...
Oh, yeah.
More context, but then it just brings up more questions. But this was such a big episode.
Huge. For so many reasons.
For so many reasons. First of all, we have the Diana pregnancy, trigger warning, abortion of it all. When she said to Steven, I cannot fucking wait to abort your baby, like, I wanted to stand up and give a round of applause. That was like, is iconic the right word? Like, that line, the way she delivered it, I wanted her to just like slap him across the face right after she said it too.
I love the way that she is taking her power back. And she said, you cannot control me anymore. What are you going to do? Call my dad? Okay, go ahead. I don't care.
I don't care.
Do your worst. It doesn't matter.
Which is why I think, because, you know, we're like talking about all these theories. I posted on Instagram that a theory is that like the wedding is really just like a big takedown of Stephen DeMarco. And then you said that, well, Diana like is a lawyer. Like maybe she's been building a case against Stephen all this time in regards to the Macy of it all, the person that he left for dead in the freaking car in season 1. And I think you might be right, because we see that scenario get brought up in this episode.
I didn't even think of the Macy of it. I was just thinking of like him blackmailing Lucy.
Like she knows Lucy told her about the Macy of it all. And she went, remember, I think she went on his computer and saw for herself, like they were texting, they were sending pictures, like she knew that there was something there.
That has to be. And to bring it all back to just like the beginning, wrap it up, like bring Macy some justice.
Totally. Like that loop has to get closed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big one. Also, I've seen a lot of speculation that they twice focus on Lucy burning her leg with the curling iron.
Yeah, what is up with that?
So I saw a theory that they are kind of like working towards the fact that Alix, the new cast member, and Lucy are developing like, this is a theory, but they're developing or turning into like a dom sub relationship, and that maybe the burning of the leg has unlocked like a new kink for Lucy.
But it looked really infected.
It did look really infected. So
like, is that where we're going with it? Like, does something happen to her, like where her leg gets infected? Because we know Lucy is like hella damaged. Like she's making Alix have sex with her and like tell her she's a pathetic loser.
When he told her to go and say I'm sorry, I was like, why is that so hot?
Okay, but like Lucy's the worst.
No, Lucy is the worst, but I love Alix. Like now, last week I was like, he's a bad guy. Now I think like he is here to protect Brie. Like he's here for Brie. I don't know why. There has to be one good person on the show.
Okay,
like
my theory with Alix is that somehow something happened with Brie and Steven. Like maybe Steven tried to like hurt Brie somehow because he's like so jealous of her and Lucy, and Alix is gonna come and like avenge her and protect her somehow.
But you know what? We haven't seen Alix at the wedding.
Right. And also another thing that I saw online was, what's the girl's name? Lydia. Are Lydia and Steven really dating? Because
I think they're engaged.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're engaged.
Oh, because I saw somebody online saying like, are they just doing it as a farce to like fuck with Lucy? Because when
of Chris?
Well, when she said she was still back and she was back in the hotel, she didn't go to the engagement party or something. And then he went back to the hotel and she wasn't there.
Interesting. I'm pretty sure they're engaged.
Okay. Well, then you can't fake
But like
that.
everything Steven does is none of it's genuine. Do you know what I mean?
He is so great. The way I hate this man. And then obviously the putting down of the phone, everybody believes that Wrigley is setting Steven up, which I too do believe. I watched it back and like you can kind of see in Wrigley's eyes that like he's plotting.
But the only reason why now I'm doubting that is because the creator said that like basically like they're in love, like she wrote that like from the beginning, like it's always been there.
That could still be true.
Oh, but you think like they want
The
Steven
putting
to
down
know.
of the phone. Yes, that yeah.
Also, the creator said that like
guys.
the creator said like this is a direct quote, buckle up, don't predict anything because I don't think you're going to predict what's going to happen. Episode 6 is a tearjerker.
Here we all are.
Episode 6 is a tearjerker, but episode 8, which is the finale, is actually quite funny. It's a lot of things, but I think there's a lot of humor to it. I also saw a quote from her that said, "You are going to be shocked because somebody that's good does something bad, and somebody that's bad actually does something good." So it's like, could we be more confused?
Could we
And I
be more
hate when people are like, "You're looking too much into it," because like, no, we're not. Like, this is the Taylor Swift of TV shows.
Well,
like,
yeah.
There's too much to dissect because you never know what's going to happen, and it's hard to not come up with theories because there's so many questions that how can we not speculate?
I don't know.
Also,
I've never been
loved-
more confused.
And another reason why I think this is all leading towards a Steven takedown is because
That I know. That I know for sure.
you could see everybody starting to turn against him. Like, even in college, like, they're all just, like, sick of his shit. And also, I loved how Wrigley was, like, standing up for Diana when Evan, that little, like, Pussy, told Steven that Diana's pregnant. And Wrigley was like, well, like, is that going to change things for you? You want to be a dad? Like, what do you care?
Yeah.
It's, like, not for you to decide. Like, thank you, Wrigley. Like, having a freaking backbone. Like, the way
The
I
only
love
one.
this man, and I
do
couldn't have
too.
cared for him for the past 2 seasons, is crazy. Like, these writers are so talented. These actors are so talented. It's such an amazing show.
Wait, so funny. Actually, I was listening to Not Skinny But Not Fat podcast, and she was at an event with all of them, and she was saying like she low-key kind of felt bad for the cast besides Lucy and Steven because it was like the Lucy and Steven show. And like they weren't even being recognized at all, yet they're such a huge part of the show, and it was like nobody even knew that they were there.
Honestly, if you like, you probably prefer that. You want to be left alone.
They-
Like, you want to still have anonymity, wouldn't you think?
She said like they like dipped out early, and she was like, I just like felt kind of bad for them.
No, they're probably like, thank you, please leave us alone. We're still getting paid.
Yeah, right. Let's leave Lucy and Steven in here to.
Yeah, to deal and have to like talk to everybody. Oh my God. They're probably like, see ya. Sorry. Sucks for you guys. And again, which is why it won't be bad if the show wraps up after this so everybody can go and do something
Yeah.
else. You know, you're not like pigeonholed. And they're all great actresses and actors that we haven't seen before. And this is like going to be huge for them.
Also, another interesting thing from the episode is that Lucy apologizes to Max, and we kind of like now they're together at the wedding. So I feel like we're gonna start to see them reconnect somehow.
But like, how do these two come back together? Like, what?
He's an idiot.
That's the thing is like, it doesn't make sense. And also because it is like a 6-year time jump, it's like there's still 2 years left of college. And
Yeah.
Steven and Wrigley and Diana, they're 2 years older than them. So like the fact that there's even still a relationship with these people after they graduate, it's like, why?
But there's not really,
They're all at the wedding.
because they're friends with each person individually. Like Wrigley and Evan are still close.
Okay.
Evan and Bree are getting married.
Okay.
Lucy is Bree's best friend. Bree is
Yeah.
best friends with Pippa. Pippa's dating Diana. Like Diana wouldn't be there on her own free will. She didn't.
Yeah, I guess
She didn't want to go to anything. And then people are saying that they invited Steven for the takedown.
Yeah, because I think they said in season 1 that like no one's seen Steven for a long time. Mm-hmm. Wow. It has to be. Like, it has to be. But can you imagine planning your wedding around a takedown?
Yeah.
Like, there's just so many questions.
And does Evan know that Bree doesn't really love him?
Okay, so I also saw, because people are like, okay, if Bree and Wrigley love each other, like, why can't they just be together? And I saw a theory that the reason why Bree has decided to choose Evan is because Bree and Wrigley are both damaged people.
Yeah.
Like, Wrigley's a struggling
Bree's
addict.
doing it to protect herself. She just wants a family. That's all she wants.
A family. Like, Evan can give her a life that
Yeah.
she wants. It's very safe, and that's why she chooses Evan. But, like, is that
even
why,
if they're
like,
not in love?
we don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
I can't wait to find out.
I can't wait.
This is the type of show that when season's over, I need to go back and watch from the beginning. It's like Fight Club. When you see the end, you need to start from the beginning and you watch it from a whole new lens.
I sent to you, Brie, somebody on TikTok posted, it's 37 minutes long, but she put in chronological order from season 1 to now, every scene from 2015, because it's from the wedding. It's so jumpy, like what's happening. And to put it all together, you kind of see their facial reactions.
Yeah.
You see kind of, now that we know what's kind of happening a little bit, it's like you see things so differently.
Totally. I have to watch that. That's crazy that somebody made that.
Yeah.
Wow, commitment.
Yeah. Could never be us.
Never be us. Anything else for Tell Me Lies?
No.
Okay, let's go to Traitors.
Traitors.
Because, again, I was on the edge of my seat this episode. Oh, my God. It's so good. Let's start with Colton, because this man needs to humble himself. Like, I guess, like, two things could be true. You know what? He's playing a hard game.
That's how I feel.
He's going for it, and like I do respect that, but he's not playing gracefully. He's not playing tactfully. He's not playing smart.
Yes.
He's being loud, obnoxious, egotistical, rubbing in people's face. Like, if you want to take people down, you have to be discreet, and he's just being so annoying that it's hard to root for him.
So that he's like the new Michael Rappaport. I did want to read a quote to you that I saw somebody post on TikTok. I would give them the credit, but they were like user 6,745 million. So this may be a niche take, but Colton Underwood on Traitor gives the same energy as Heather Gay this season of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. They're both so patronizing, accusatory, speak for the whole group, and think they're the main character.
Spot on.
Spot on.
Spot on. Now that's a read. That is so true, and both of them I can't stand, so that makes sense. It's like they're ruining it, but then it's good TV.
I do think it is good TV because half of these players aren't playing. It's like, oh, let's not get a shield. Like, okay, is anybody going to play the game?
They just started to play this episode. Like, when Johnny Weir was finally getting in the game and he was trying to organize something and talk strategy, I was like, let's fucking go. Here we go. It's time, people. Like, get in the ring. It's time to play.
More people, because Colton's not wrong.
I know.
Rinna is being so sus. Yeah. He's 100% right on his read on her. Lisa Rinna, the loudest housewife, the biggest mouth, the craziest, most outgoing, talkative, says her opinion, is dead silent.
Yeah, like, you don't think that's weird?
Hasn't said one word at the round table?
No, he's not wrong, but he's so annoying.
I know.
But it's like he made such a good point about Lisa that I think next week they're gonna
I'm interested to see what happens because we see that Rob turns his back on Lisa. I know. What do you think about that?
Okay, so
do you think that was the right move or did he screw himself?
I feel two ways. One, I feel like it was too soon to turn on a traitor. It would have been, he had a scapegoat, Ron. And he wouldn't have looked bad. He expressed how he felt about Ron. He said that he cared for him. They had a friendship. If he wrote Ron's name, he could have said, Ron, I'm so sorry. You know how I feel about you, but I have to go with the group. Like, it would have been such an easy decision. I think saying Lisa's name, writing Lisa's name was him trying to make a power move, and it didn't work. But because he's Rob, they're going to forgive him.
Oh, totally.
Lisa and Candace are going to forgive him. You can't be mad at this man. He looks at you with those green eyes. You melt. Like, he's so charming, but that's why he can get away with everything because, like, he said this himself. He's so hard to read. So when he's telling you something, you think he's being genuine, and it's like, as a viewer, it's like, is he? Or is he so smart that he
is very smart.
That he's just like convincing as a genuine person. Like, is he genuine or is he so smart that he's convincing? I don't know.
I think it's both.
Yeah.
I think he's just being himself in a traitor's body, and it's eating him up. Like he said it himself, I almost don't even want to be a traitor. I want to vote with Ron and Colton.
Yeah, he's playing as a faithful. Yeah. But he's a traitor, which is why he's going to win.
But I thought that was very smart, though, that you don't think that voting for Ron would have put a target on his back? I think that he was playing smart.
Why would that put a target on his back?
Because he kept saying, I don't believe it's Ron. He said it 10,000 times at the round table. So why would you vote for him if you don't think it's him? And he rides for Colton.
I feel like the way he explained it, which is what you just said, the way he explained it to Lisa and Candace is why they're going to forgive him. Like, he made a good point. Like, what could I do? But it's not like he could put a random name down. He had to pick somebody.
I thought that she was going to go. I kind of thought for a minute. I was like, oh, come on. Who was our last vote? Mark?
Yep.
Fucking. Not that it was like all his fault, but like.
I know. I think she's going to go next week, though.
I'm sad for Ron. People really don't like him on the internet, but like, come on.
No, he won everybody back this episode, I think, because he made such a good fact. He said this to Colton. You got it wrong more than me, but because we don't like Michael, we don't count it. But because we love Portia, we're still on me. I don't feel that's fair. Any other questions? And when he said that, I was like, mic drop. It's so true. Everybody is stuck on Portia. That was the first vote. Get over it. Like, it happens.
And to Colton's point, Rinna voted Portia out, a fellow housewife.
Very true.
And when she kept screaming, like, I'm a faithful, I was like, can you be less convincing?
She was so unconvincing, Nikki. Oh my God, you're so right.
I'm like,
And her facial expressions, I was like, okay, like, just
drink more water, please. Like, annoying.
Yeah, it was crazy. Such a good episode. My mom started watching. She's obsessed. She loves it.
I think Candace is playing great. I think Rinna is not.
Candace is playing really safe. Rinna is
But she's getting in it a little bit. Like, she's talking. She speaks up a little bit.
She does. Rinna is now in a tough spot where it's like, what can she do? She's kind of backed into a corner, and she's going to be out very soon.
Yeah.
I still think Rob is going to take it all.
What's up with this medallion? They're murdering in plain sight now?
So they're murdering in plain sight, which means the next episode, there's like a big banquet, which is what they've been teasing since before the season even aired. Remember? They said
that it's going to pop off?
That, like, there's this huge epic scene. Like, that next episode is supposed to be, like, this huge moment, like, iconic moment. And basically the murder in plain sight is like they're having a big party for everybody to, like, whatever, let loose. Lisa Rinna is wearing a brooch, and whoever touches the brooch is going to be murdered.
You're lying.
Yeah, so whoever touches the brooch first that night, like, when they all go back to their rooms, they're going to get a message that they were murdered in plain sight. And they won't know, like, how they were killed. And everybody will just be like, they'll just make an announcement, so-and-so is murdered.
Has this happened before?
Yeah, Candace did a murder in plain sight, I think, like one of the first episodes when she did the conga line, I think.
I must have been sleeping.
But yeah, they did another murder in plain sight too when Rob was playing chess with Lisa, and they were like talking about who are they going to murder, and I think they like burned. I don't remember how that person, but yeah.
But whoever touches it
is going to be the.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep.
Holy shit! Predictions.
Dorinda.
Johnny Weir. Who'd you say?
It's a Dorinda.
Oh, I think Johnny Weir is going to see like a bright, shiny object and be like, oh, drawn to it.
That's such a good prediction. I hope he stays, though, because
I love him.
He's just starting to get into the game.
Yeah,
and
I really like him.
So excited to be there. Like, I will be sad if he goes home. But, like, is Lisa just going to see if anyone touches it? Or is she going to be like, look at my brooch. You guys like garnet?
Oh, my God, I wonder.
I know. I'm so excited, you guys. Like, this show is so good. It's so cheesy, but it's so good. And this is the messiest, like, cast I feel like we've had this far.
Oh, yeah. It's
really good. Any other thoughts?
I don't think so.
Okay, great. Look at us moving along. Salt Lake City?
Sure. I don't really have many thoughts. Andy did walk off. He had enough.
It was very, like, anticlimactic.
It's me threatening my kids that they're not going to get their Christmas presents, and then they open up all their Christmas presents on Christmas morning.
my God. That's exactly what it was.
Fine, I'll come back.
Guys, come on.
I'm leaving. Like when you want to leave a store without your kid. Like, I'm leaving without you.
That was such a good analogy. That is so funny, Nikki. You're
just
spot on.
An empty threat.
It's so funny because I was talking to the Sweet Potato Boys, you guys know, and I was like, ugh, I hate the reunion. Like, Heather's ruining it for me. I'm so not interested. And they were like, oh my God, loving it. Like, it's so
I thought
amazing.
that this one was obviously more interesting than the first episode. That was just a big fat nothing burger.
It was, but like, we're not talking about the season. We're talking about things that happened off camera, after filming. It's like, we haven't even talked about
Nothing.
the yacht. We haven't even talked about the yacht.
No. We haven't talked about the yacht.
Weird.
We haven't talked about Greece. We haven't barely spoken about the airplane.
Like, we're not even at Bronwyn. It's like, I just feel like, why did we get 3 parts? It could have been answered in an email. Like, this could have been one reunion, or make it 90 minutes or something. Like,
no.
Do we need 3 parts? Like, nothing's happened.
Instead, we had to bring out Brittany with like her nipple half coming out of her dress.
That was such a prom dress.
What? They all kind of are.
Yeah, they all kind of are.
And we're talking about Seth cheating on Meredith, and we're watching her FaceTime her husband. Like, that was painful to watch.
Yeah, that was painful to watch.
Also, like, why is Lisa grabbing the phone? We posted a clip, like, being like,
so funny.
Lisa's acting like I act, like my kids act when I'm on FaceTime with anybody. Like, hi. Oh my God.
That was so funny.
So funny.
And for me, Heather is making it unbearable to get through this. Like, Meredith is right. Like, Heather's screeching, and Meredith is, like, actually talking calmly, and Heather is just like, it's just like, oh my God, everybody's just like, shut up. Can we resolve one thing?
But the problem is, and why I'm not like supporting Heather, because I think she's annoying as well, and I think that she's wrong. I think everybody's wrong, like except
Everyone's
for Bronwyn, because I love her. And did Whitney say a single word this episode?
Did Bronwyn say anything?
Oh, she did. She talked a lot.
What?
Yeah, she talked a lot about like her husband and the. Oh, maybe I rewatched this. Never
Yeah, I was like, did I watch the wrong reunion? I didn't see any of that.
No, she did. You're talking about my husband's Nick at BravoCon.
That was the first one.
It is freaking frustrating that Meredith and Lisa will never take accountability. Nothing. They're perfect. They didn't do anything wrong. And just because they sit there quietly and blink doesn't mean that they're right or better than Heather. It's frustrating.
Yeah, I guess I could see, like, that is true. It is frustrating to just say, like, my truth is different than yours is like the most annoying thing to say.
And she's just like, well, I didn't say that.
It's like, you can't just say, like, I was pissed, I was angry, I was out of line, I apologize. I've already apologized to Brittany. We moved on. I'm apologizing.
She apologized to Brittany. She didn't.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that would at least get us to move on, to just be like, yes, was I as crazy as you guys are saying? No. But was I out of line? Yes. And like, for that, I'm sorry. Let's put it away in the tank.
We can move
now.
on.
It's done.
Yep.
Yeah, you're so right. But like, she won't cave, and Heather's not letting it go.
No.
Yeah. Damn. It's tough, and it's like, where does this leave the cast? Because again, the Sweet Potato Boys, they told me they heard a rumor that Bronwyn's not coming back.
Oh no,
that it's too toxic. I don't know if this is true. This is just a rumor, but that it's too toxic. She doesn't want to deal with it, even though she has a built-in freaking storyline with separating from Todd. There's already rumors that Meredith isn't coming back, which I think most people are here for.
Goodbye, yeah.
Heather needs to be humbled hard, but also,
who's going to do it?
The producers. I don't know if this is a rumor or fact, but apparently there is a new showrunner for the next season, which is good because Heather's literally been acting like the showrunner. So I feel like if there's a new showrunner, like, they can at least maybe like maybe like the ladies have been like walking over production a little bit too much, and if there's like a new person in charge, they can.
I think Jesus Christ himself could come down and they would still talk over that man. Like, they do not care.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't hear or see anybody else. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Yeah.
I can't even watch it with subtitles because they're all talking at the same time.
Yes. You're so right. It's like, I need the subtitles to be off so that I can get what they're saying under their breath, and then I need to put them back on so I can hear what they're actually saying.
It's too much.
You're so right. That's so funny, Nikki. Oh my God, it is too much. Oh God. Also, the whole Britney nail tech anti-Semitic thing.
Wait, what? I know nothing.
What?
Was it on the reunion?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Okay, so at the end of the reunion, Meredith accused Britney of like being in cahoots or being friendly with a nail tech that.
Oh my God, I missed this whole thing.
Okay, so Meredith had a nail tech, and then he posted something anti-Semitic like on his Instagram. And then I guess he started getting like a ton of hate to his business that was like, this guy's anti-Semitic, like blah, 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 blah. Meredith's like, this man was in my home. I was disgusted, never speak to him again because Meredith's Jewish and also like that's disgusting. But she was really hurt by it. And I guess Britney, the nail tech reached out to Britney and was like, hey, we're getting a lot of bad reviews. Like, would you and Jared mind writing like a good review on my page? They wrote a good review. Meredith saw it, and Meredith says that that's why she really had it out for Britney the whole season. And Meredith said she told production right before they started filming that this is what happened, and this is why she hates Britney. And production like didn't want her to bring it up on camera. And Meredith was like, well, it's going to look weird that like I hate Britney so much without anybody knowing the backstory. So she was kind of explaining like,
wow,
why she hates Britney. And Britney was like, okay, but Meredith, like, we had a conversation about it. Like, I told you my side. And Britney, like, stood up. She was so upset. She was like,
oh my God, I missed this whole thing.
That's so on brand for you, Nikki. But she was like, Meredith, I did not know that, like, he made those anti-Semitic comments.
Which I believe, too.
She was like, I was not, like, plugged into his social media. He just, like, reached out to me and Jared and asked us to write a nice review, and I did.
But that's your responsibility, to look at his social media and do your homework.
But she was like, I was so disgusted. Once I found out about it, we got our review removed. I've never worked with him since. Like, had I had known, I wouldn't have done it. Like, we already spoke about this. Like, I'm so sorry, but Meredith like believes that like she knew and whatever.
I don't think she did, but I think like you apologize. What else could she do?
Exactly. What else could she do? And an account that we follow, I think her name's Jill Bottolato. Like, love her page, love her stuff. I repost her stuff all the time. She posted saying that like Britney's reaction to being called anti-Semitic and like being called out for commenting on somebody that has like a really inappropriate page, like her reaction to it being like so disgusted, saying she removed it right away, she was so embarrassed, is the reaction we were all looking for from Gretchen on RHOSLC.
Yes.
And
that's
was
all
like,
you needed to do.
oh my God, so true.
Yes.
That's all you needed to do was like be like, I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I removed it. That's not how I feel. Like, apologies, instead of just being like, well, if that was there.
Oh, I might have accidentally liked it.
Yes. And I was Britney, like, okay, facts.
And I think Britney is sorry, and I think she'll apologize as many times as needed.
Totally. Yeah, because that's not who she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I just had to get that out there.
She really is harmless. Like,
I agree.
She was just like, oh, I'm helping out this guy who wants a review.
Yeah. Like, she's like, she lives in the clouds, you know.
Plug in a little bit, though.
I'm a little too plugged in. I could plug out a little bit. Should we move on to our not mad about it?
Sure.
Okay, well, guys, if you're new here, our Not Mad About It segment is how we like to finish every episode because, as you saw, we just, like, rant and complain for 2 hours and air out all of our grievances, and then we finish on a little positivity, a little tip, something we love, something that made us happy this week that we want to share, and something that I'm not mad about is I'm not mad about washing my hair more often because I don't know what type of propaganda has
100%.
had a chokehold over me for the last 5+ years that has made me feel like I can only wash my hair one time a week.
Yeah.
And I'm just out here with like greasy fucking hair every single day. Like, disgusting grease monster. And I feel like there's been like a gun to my head that's like, if you wash your hair, it's gonna fall out. Like,
yeah.
I don't know who started this lie that we shouldn't wash our hair, but I'm not mad about washing my hair as often as I want. Like, I am releasing the hair washing trauma, and I am embracing hair washing again. And
You're the boss of your own body, Brie.
Totally. I'm aperture. I'm letting whatever light in I want to let into my life, which is washing my hair, because when I have clean hair, I feel invincible. Like when my hair is clean, I'm like, okay, have I ever been more gorgeous in my entire life? Like the fact that for years we have been taught that we can't wash our hair, but because we have greasy hair, we need to pile on dry shampoo.
Yes.
And then because we use so much dry shampoo, now we need to buy a detoxing scrub to get out all the chemicals and the product that's in our hair from not washing our hair is fucking insane. It's big hair. No, it's
big
a
pharma, big hair.
conspiracy. And you know what? Like, I'm done. Like, this is me pulling out of the conspiracy. I'm washing my fucking hair.
She's washing her hands and her hair clean of this propaganda.
That. Yeah, like, it's crazy. Like, why do we all think we can't wash our hair? It's so weird.
Somebody told us and we listened, but no more.
No more. Like, and guys, I'm giving you permission to wash your hair if you needed it, okay? And like, your hair's gonna be fine. Especially if you have thin, straight hair like me. We need to wash our hair. It's greasy.
Yeah. How often?
I'm hitting like almost every other day here.
Okay.
Like, I've really, like, the pendulum has swung.
It's twice a day.
The complete opposite direction. Like, this girl's got, and this is an odd day, so tomorrow I will wash my hair, and I'm so looking forward to feeling like a real person.
I love that for you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
My not mad about it is a bit of mad about it and not mad about it. But I'll it's me.
Okay.
Trader Joe's, you guys. I went, there's not one by my house, so I really had to venture today. The reason why I am mad about it is because I picked the day before a snowstorm to go to Trader Joe's at 11 a.m., like prime time. Couldn't find a spot in the parking lot, finally wiggled my way in. But what a pleasure Trader Joe's is. The snacks, the produce, so reasonably priced. The meat just looks so much better. I Stop and Shop because I'm poor. The meat looked so much better at Trader Joe's. Again, the snacks. Brie told me that the frozen food is
big hit.
Big hit. I did get some like buttered chicken.
Ooh,
frozen dish. Very excited to try that. But I was very excited just about my overall experience. I was throwing things left and right into my freaking cart because I was like, oh, $3. I'll try these freaking dark chocolate dipped freaking shortbread cookies with sprinkles for the holiday.
And then every time I check out, I'm shocked by the total. I'm like, $62. I've got 3 bags here. Buy one, get one free.
Why do they ring the bell?
I think that's when somebody needs help. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. They're like, we need a wellness check on aisle 6 for this girl over here, please. Maybe a hair wash as well.
A lollipop for her kid who's like on the verge of freaking breaking down because we've been in line for 45 minutes during a snowstorm. Okay. But truly a great experience. I loved it. If you have a Trader Joe's near you, hit her up. It's fantastic.
They also have the best frozen berries. Like, their frozen raspberries are whole raspberries.
As opposed to
just like all broken up little pieces, little shards. Yeah. No.
Yeah, like the individual like bead of raspberry.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's like each cell of a raspberry. Yeah. No, it's a whole raspberry. It's great. Their flowers are so cheap. One time I went there,
everybody had a flower bouquet.
No, I went. I feel like people go there and like decorate for their wedding, because I went there the second they opened one time and everybody was buying up every single flower that they had, like buckets of flowers. I was like, oh my God, Rhode Island, where are we going?
Trader Joe's markets themselves so well too. Remember when those little mini totes were getting sold for like $100?
Oh, on the black market?
On the black market. Yep.
on the Facebook market?
Yes. I mean, for what? You could fit an apple in there. Like, what? What?
They're cute. People love tiny products.
Tiny pastel products.
Yeah, I know.
But
not mad about that either. Well, on that note, guys, hope you enjoy this 6-hour-long episode for your snowstorm. Stay safe out there. This is pre-snowstorm. Hopefully, like, everything's fine. If you like what you saw, like what you heard, guys, please, if I can't beg you enough, send an episode to a friend, leave a review. Everyone that has left a review, thank you so much. It means so much to us. It does not go unnoticed.
Shout out. We saw you, girl.
Shout out. Does not go unnoticed. We really appreciate it. And yeah, just keep spreading the good, not mad about it word, you guys. Like,
spreading your legs and spreading the word.
Let's do it. Woo! Okay, on that note.
Woo!
Wave. Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.